everybody, Noreen here. Welcome back to our fifth project using Creative Memories Christmas Past Products. You'll remember from my previous videos and blog posts that I am trying to get maximum mileage out of my Christmas Past products so that I don't have a lot of leftovers to add to my stash. So far we've made a December daily album, a little 8x8 album that can feature some of your December pictures. If you didn't want to make the album, I also showed you how to make some little sour cream style favors for your Christmas countdown. We made 24 of those using the same products. And we've also made two different 1, 2, 3 layouts. That was the first one, and then we just made the other day the second one here. Okay, so far we've got a lot of use out of our products, and today we're going to use a single piece of paper, the one that is printed with all of the border stripes, and we're going to make some treat bag toppers. So that's all you're going to need from the Christmas paper pack is that one piece of paper that's printed with all the borders. Okay. You're also going to need something to create some little decorations, and I'm using the new Christmas Quartet punch from Creative Memories. One punch will give you 4 lovely little shapes. You've got a gingerbread man, candy cane, snowflake, and Christmas tree. So I'll be showing you that in a minute. And then besides the paper and the punch, we'll need some pens, adhesive, basic tools, and then your choice of cardstock. So I thought I'd just show you a few different colors that work well with this. Of course, white goes well. White goes with everything. This is the beige, and you can see that that's quite a nice tone-on-tone sort of look. The gray is also nice, picks up some of the grays in the patterns. This is cranberry, and you can see that it's not exact, but the cranberry would be nice when you contrast it with some of these other ones. And then we're also going to be using just a little bit of the new gold and silver shimmer papers. I hope you can see how gorgeous they are. Really nice, heavyweight, double-sided, okay, so you get the gold shimmer on both sides of anything that you punch, okay, or cut out. And then, of course, we're going to be cutting these out, punching some of the little shapes, and assembling the bags, okay? So let me just talk about the bags themselves first. Let me maybe get a piece of paper here so you can see. All right, so the bags that I like to use are, they measure about 4 1/4. Let me grab a ruler here. Okay, so they measure about 4 1/4 by about 5 1/4 inches. Okay, I like them. They're a nice size. I can get a package of 40 of them at my local dollar store, and they're a good size for treats. If you don't have access to something like that, you could certainly use this is a snack bag, and this is a lot wider, 6 1/2 inches by just not quite 4. But this would be a great size to put, a larger candy in, maybe some candy canes, that sort of thing. All right, but you are going to have a very wide topper. And then, of course, it's kind of the good old standby is the sandwich bag. And of course, this is quite large, 6 1/2 inches again wide and 6 1/2 inches tall. But this would be great if you're going to be giving some cookies or maybe some trinkets, small toys, that kind of thing. So a lot of these measurements that I'm going to give you today are going to be for this particular type of bag. So you're going to have to measure your own bags that you're going to be using and adjust your width measurements for that, okay? So as I said, I really like using these ones. They're a great little size, and I do like the fact too that they're all clear. They don't have a colored zipper, okay? But again, you choose what's going to work best for you. And I'm tempting myself here because I have a whole bunch of yummy treats. I've got some candy canes, peppermints, little truffles, peppermint bark, bells, all sorts of yummy things. So I'm going to make a kind of a variety of those types of chocolates. in my treat bags, and these are going to be for my son's classmates. Both my sons are in elementary school and they still like to give out treat bags, but it's wonderful as an adult to get treats as well. So some beautiful Ghirardelli chocolate, maybe with some sachets of tea or coffee. That would be a great grown-up treat bag as well. And again, I do a lot of treat bags. I think they're so versatile. You can switch them up for any holiday or theme party, whatever you've got going on. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to make one, and then I'll give you some photos at the end of some variations. All right, so as I said, we're going to use this one piece of paper, and you can see that there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different borders, okay? So depending on the width of yours, you might get 2 treat bags per border strip, or in my case, I'm going to cheat a little bit and cut them just a little bit smaller than the bags. I'm going to make 4-inch wide strips. So I'm going to get three bag toppers from each strip. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is cut the strips all out. Okay, so just take your 12-inch trimmer, slice down in between, and you're going to get all of these great strips. Okay, so you can see that I've pre-cut them, and I've also gone ahead and punched out the Christmas quartet shapes. And again, you can see how cute those are going to be to add to our papers. Okay. All right, so that's our main materials, and along with the cardstock, of course. So I'm going to use white. No, I'm going to use beige. Get my cutter again. And remember that I said that my treat bags are 4 1/4, okay? I'm only going to cut these to 4 inches so I can get maximum mileage out of them. But this is going to be 4 1/4 inches wide. I'll just move this a little bit. There we go. So 4 1/4 inches wide. And then my suggestion, and I've made a lot of treat bags in my time, my suggestion is to make the height 3 inches. That way you get a fold over that will cover the Ziploc bag, the Ziploc top, but it won't cover the whole thing, right? Sometimes it looks a little bit wide. But again, play around with it based on the measurements for your particular treat bag, okay? So I'm making them 4 1/4 inches wide so that it fits, covers pretty much my bag, by 3 inches deep. All right, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to fold them. So I'm going to fold in the center, so at 1 1/2. And I really like to take my multi-purpose tool, line up my paper, and then just run my multi-purpose tool down the track where the cutter would go. Okay, and then I've got a really nice, easy way to fold my paper. Okay, so width and 3 inches will give you 1 1/2 on each side. Okay, so that's the basic idea. Now you can see that you're going to be able to add your strips of paper and add any of your little decorations on here really fast, really easy. Okay, 1 or 2 I think is plenty. All right, and then I like to write the message on the back. So if I was going to use some gold designs there, gold little punches, I would probably use my gold pen. Just 2, and from Merry Christmas. Okay, so something like that's going to come together super fast. Of course, you could do it in black as well. All right, so again, cut your strips down, add your little embellishments, and then the whole thing is going to get stapled on to the bag. All right, I really like the Christmas Past papers. I have to say, though, that they are a lot more muted colors this year than some of the other designs. So you're not going to find that these are really bright, you know, cheerful sort of treat bags. They're a little bit more subdued, a little bit more vintage looking. All right, so I'll go ahead and finish these off, make a whole bunch of them, get them all ready for my sons to take to school for their friends, and I'll give you a shot at them at the end, okay? So that's our Christmas treat bag toppers. Really super fast and efficient way to use a whole sheet of paper. We've got one more project to finish off. I'll be back next week and I will show you how to make 12 Christmas cards from our remaining 2 sheets of paper. All right, so thanks very much for joining me, and I'm going to sneak a little treat here before we go. Thanks very much. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye for now.